Right, so welcome back to another video. This is going to be the second one we're doing today at Evolve Automotive. Thought with this particular video we'll get the install shown, we'll get you an idea of what MSS springs are like, how they compare to the stock ones. We'll take you for a drive as well to see exactly how it feels. I'm going to link Imran's video in the description so you can see a more scientific comparison between the two. He used like a little app and stuff to do it, but yeah, my one's all stock so far, no spacers, nothing like that. The only handling mod it's had is Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. We're going to meet up with Aston in a second, who's going to be installing the springs. I did say we were going to be doing quite a few mods to this car as it's stage 2 now, so all these other bits now need to go on just to give it that extra bit of a special touch. Fly spotted at the front. It's interesting having the RS3 next to Starler here. Mineral grey like my old one, but that's where the similarities end. This thing is totally different. But yeah, if you want to see more of a tour of the workshop, go check out the other video with the inventory intake. You'll get to hear plenty of engine sounds in that one as well. Right, so we're here with Aston.
How's it going, man? You alright?
Yeah, all good. So we're going to be fitting the MSS springs to the RS3 today. Yep. What's the plan then? We're going to be getting them off the car and then showing how they compare to the modified ones?
We'll get the wheels off first thing. We'll drop the suspension out, take all the springs off the shocks, and then we'll have a look at them on the bench compared with the MSS kit and go a bit more in depth into what the kit does. It's
just nice seeing a new car underneath. I'm normally used to old rusty Mark 5s underneath.
To be fair, we're quite blessed really, because a lot of cars we work on are mainly newer cars. It's only when we start doing stuff like E39s and E46s and things like that, and everything just falls off. But like a lot of the cars we do are newer cars, so it's much better. Yeah,
I mean, just looking at the like wheel bolts, it's just lovely, isn't it?
Chris, there's no rust on anything, there's no wear on anything. It's all just like, it's all nice and new, so it makes my job a lot easier.
No cutting parts needed.
Once it's 2-3 years old, I don't want to work on it.
Then
another new one.
Yeah, I'll keep the car away from Aston. Right folks, I know what you're thinking, why are we now suddenly in the RS3 back at home? Well, we're taking a minute to thank today's sponsor, Harrys.com. So Harrys.com is a razor blade company. The story behind it is quite interesting. Two individuals, Jeff and Andy, they founded the company, they raised some funds, and they essentially bought a razor blade factory in Germany. They're tired of paying these overinflated prices you normally pay for razor blades in the shop. I'm in the same boat, especially in this whole pandemic. I don't really want to be going to the shop and queuing up, so get it delivered straight to your door. A little bit about the blades itself. As you can see in the overlay, they are 5 cartridge design. You can get them in different colors. I opted for orange. They have got a flexi joint as well for all your contours of your face. As you can see, I do like to keep a beard, but yeah, keeping it lined up is key. They also did send me their trial set, which I'm going to unbox for you now. Before I go ahead and do that though, there is another benefit to buy from Harrys.com. 1% of their total global sales goes to non-profit organizations that deal with stuff like men's mental health. Right, so this is the trial set that you will receive if you start a subscription from the link that I'll put in the description and likely be on the screen now as well. As you can see, everything's nicely packaged. I will open this in a second, but you also will get free shower gel. So if you're working on your car and you're feeling a bit afterwards, you can start smelling fresh again. Right, so here is the razor blade itself. As I mentioned, I went for the orange handle. You do get a choice in that. American designed and engineered in Germany, so lovely quality product. You do also get the shave gel as well, so nice lovely combination in this package. So yeah guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Harrys.com. You are supporting the channel if you're supporting them. Start your subscriptions, click the link in the description. I'll have it on the screen and down below. For only £3.95 you can start your subscription. You'll get all of what I just showed you in the trial set sent to you. And yeah, no more irritation or anything crazy like that. Just keep it nice and fresh, man. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back into today's video. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that montage. We've got the stock suspension off the car. We've got the MSS springs all set up over here. Aston's going to give us a little explanation. This is the sport kit, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is the MSS sport kit.
Yep.
They do a sport and they do a track.
Yep.
Obviously the track's a bit firmer for track use. Sport you can use on the road, still gives you that comfort. So this is all the parts that are included in the kit. Yep. Obviously we've only got one front and one rear, so we haven't got everything laid out. Yep. So if we start with the rear ones, this is the stock spring on the rear. You've got the top rubber mount, the spring itself, and then the rubber mount on the base. The MSS kit consists of the orange spring at the bottom, which is for like the higher speed bumps and stuff like that. Yeah. Then the coupler sits on top of that, which joins it to the black spring at the top, which is for the lower speed bumps.
Lower speed.
And then you've got the adjuster at the top that allows you to change the ride height.
Yeah.
That sits right at the top with the rubber base, again between the body and the adjuster.
Yeah. So
you don't need anything from the stock one, you just completely replace it with the MSS stuff.
It's interesting also, you can actually set the MSS ride height to the exact same as stock as well, can't you? If you feel.
So you can set it, I think it goes down to 30mm, or you can set it a complete stock, which a lot of kits don't do. But that's the beauty with this, is you can sit at the same ride height if you want to stay stock, but it gives you a lot more comfort and a lot better handling.
Awesome, yeah.
And then we've got the front ones as well.
Yep.
On the front, you use the original top mount and sleeve.
Yep.
So that will sit over the spring. That spring then sits on the adjuster, which is at the bottom on the front.
Yep.
And then because the stock shock has got like an uneven base, where the stock spring is to a coil, and this is flat, you actually change the base for this as well. So yeah, this will sit in where the original spring would, so that gives you that coil effect. It sits flat like that, and then the spring and the adjuster sits on top. Yeah. That sits inside the adjuster and it just keeps it all level, so it doesn't move around, knock around. So you can go, as we said earlier, you can go with stock height, or you can drop it all the way down, which I think we're going to do.
Yeah, we might as well slam it.
Go all the way down.
Give it a bit of a stance, because I know as soon as I put it on stock ride height, everyone's going to be like, you put springs on your car and you've left it standard.
Lower the car and you haven't even lowered it.
So we can't have that, so we're going to make it low as possible. And then we are going to compare it with the original ride quality. I've already driven this a fair few times, as you know. But yeah, what we'll do, we'll get these on and show you how it sits once it's all set up. So that's a completed front strut with the MSS spring, nice orange look to it.
And that's that rubber base I was saying about that takes away the coil effect. Yeah. Makes it flat so you can sit the adjuster on top. So that's all nice and tight and solid.
Coming along nicely. Can't wait to see it once it's dropped down on its wheels. I noticed these blade wheels, they do look nice when the car's lowered, because of course the Sportback never used to come with this. It used to come with rotors, and some people weren't a fan of it. It's amazing how they put such small brakes on the back, isn't it? Yeah. It's like these little, the pads, the most of the brake.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Like 50 pence pieces.
Rear spring going in with the two pieces, low speed and high speed. I'll just test the low speed bit, yeah.
That's not what you down stage 2 for, man.
Yeah. The stage 2 just for the noise, man. I don't need the extra power. Aston's got the electric torque wrencher and everything, man.
Beeping up, mate. Beeping.
Yeah, man. And you get that beep noise. Proper satisfied. There you go. That's just that noise, trust me.
Made the video.
Yeah, that's made the video.
All the views are going to be for that.
I know, just for that noise. I'm going to put that start of the video.
Put it in the header.
Yeah.
Description.
No clicking around here, just a beep. Right, so springs all done, all 4 corners. This is a non-mag ride car as well, so there isn't any recalibration that you have to do afterwards. I believe if you've got a mag ride car, you're going to have to do a bit of coding on any spring change. But yeah, this one should be fine. I personally prefer the way the non-mag ride car drives in dynamic. In comfort, I believe the mag ride car is a bit more comfortable, but as you would expect. But in dynamic, I find them a bit jittery. Right, so car's gonna sit down now. Yeah, already he's gone. Yeah, look at that. What you reckon, Aston?
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah, smashed it, man. It took you like 5 minutes to do all the job.
You lower a car, you compromise comfort.
Yeah, you do. Like I remember.
Coilovers and stuff like that, especially, you lose that comfort. It looks good.
Yeah, often looks good for Instagram, but then you actually drive the car and you're like, nah. I lowered my M2 and I didn't really enjoy it afterwards. So with this car, I wanted to do it properly. So that's why I come and got the MSS kit. I'm not planning to do any spacers or anything like that at the moment. Keep it as it is. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, look at that. The drop is perfect. Car's looking good. I think what we need to do now is take it for a drive and get you guys some driving impressions. we'll cut to some back roads now anyway, and we'll get to see exactly how the MSS kit fares to the stock one. But yeah, I'll stop rambling and we'll get cracking with that. Right people, so here we are in the RS3. This is actually being filmed like about a week and a half since the install, so I have been driving the car day to day, enjoying it a bit as well. I have also had the alignment done, so the car is driving nice and straight as it should be, so we can give you guys an accurate sort of review of the MSS springs. Straight off the bat though, we're on my usual roads. I thought it'd be good to come back to the roads I've driven the car on previously to get like a back-to-back test. It's in comfort right now, but this is a passive car, so it hasn't got mag ride. But I gotta say though, man, these springs have definitely changed my mind about lowering springs. Like, I'm not even just saying it, guys, like the way it's so composed, it's just confusing how it's sitting so low as well. I mean, these are some bumpy roads, man, I'm not gonna lie. And like, I've come down here in like totally stock cars and they've been more jittery than this. You gotta remember, these are not some fancy coilover setup. These are lowering springs that are adjustable. I don't know how MSS have done them, to be fair, especially when like load it into a corner. Like, definitely, man, it stays planted. Riley stage vibes. Nah, it's still kind of surprising me that I own RS3. Oh, nice M6 here. He's pulling over. Interesting. He gave us way. Yeah, look at the way you can just like float it through bends. Absolutely lovely. Got a Scirocco up there setting a bit of pace. Yeah, spot on, guys, honestly spot on. They are a bit of a premium over your usual lowering springs, but in my opinion, you're going to buy the other ones for your RS3 and you're not going to enjoy them, and you're going to want to put these on, believe me. I wouldn't put anything else on my cars now going forward. Nice gear change there. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll end the video here. Hope you enjoyed my driving impressions. For some reason my throat's going dry now. I don't know, hopefully nothing's going wrong with me. I'll leave all the links to all websites and Instagram pages down below. And yeah, stay tuned for another RS3 video in a few days time, or a GTI video. You never know, do ya?